Hey Libra, welcome to your reading. Please look in the description box below for an explanation of the way that I read. Energy is fluid, so wherever you fit in the story, just go ahead and jump in there because energy can go either way in a general reading, or any way really. If you'd like to book a personal reading, you can do so at my website, which is in the description box below. And with that, let's just go ahead and get into your reading. Oh, the link for the extended version of the reading where we get into more detail is also in the link in the description box below. So, I'm kind of really happy about this, Libra. I am a Libra moon, very, very cuspy. I'm only 1 degree into Libra, so I have lots of Virgo energy too. But I am a Libra moon, and I'm claiming it for what has already come out so far anyways. I do pull oracle cards prior to beginning to record just because it takes a while to get them out. Nobody wants a super long video. And it gives me an idea of the energy of the reading. So let's just go ahead and get into it. It looks like there's someone here in this. It's a love story. Well, it's looking to be that way. We'll see what comes out in the tarot portion of the reading. But it looks like somebody here is is a big balance is a big theme here. Balance and clarity are a big theme. And it looks like, Libra, for some of you, there's been a sort of muse that's either come into your life or you've started to recognize in your life as someone that's really done a good job of finding balance in their life. And you've been watching them. Some of you, this has been something that started in the summertime. Maybe last April, May, June, somewhere in there. And now it's really starting to if this person isn't somebody in your life, you're wanting to approach them. But I suspect this is somebody that you already know. So I'm going to call out the kings, queens, things like that, but just understand that this energy can be fluid. So if you're the masculine, feminine, you can slip into either role, so don't get hung up on that. But what we have here is a man who's in love. We have a king that's in love, and he is trying to gather up his courage. He's trying to make a plan on how to approach this queen. And I suspect there's something that's happened between the two of them in the past that he feels like he needs to ask forgiveness for, or that he's sorry about. It doesn't seem like it's a grievous, huge thing, but there's something there that he feels badly about. But at any rate, he is trying to figure out his plan, what he's going to do, how he's going to come towards this queen. And this queen that we have here feels very much the same way about this man. Neither of them are talking about it or being honest with each other about it. But she wants to have victory with this king, and she's worried that it might not happen. Queens, be very careful about that. Whatever you give the most thought to, that's what you're going to create. So if you want victory with this king, that's what you need to tell yourself every day, is that there will be victory with you and this king, that it will happen, it will happen, it will happen. And it looks like he's trying to make it happen. So just stay in that good energy. Because one of the things that we have here is miracle renewal. Something that you thought wasn't going to happen is trying to happen. Now, none of this is set in stone. These are energies that are available to you, that are out there. Ultimately it's up to you to decide, what your destiny is going to be, what your fate's going to be, what your path is going to be. But it looks like, and I'm going to say that probably over the last, since summertime, that it's been time where both this king and queen have been clearing their life of things that, making energetic space for this to happen. And that might mean, you know, if you've got, you know, if this, I'll give you a personal example. I'm Libra moon, so this could apply to me because this is what I'm picking up on. And I'm like, oh, that just happened to me. I have guy friends who were guys that I dated, you know, once upon a time, and now they're just friends, and they really are just friends. But things have happened in the last few weeks where I'm like, you know what, I don't have space in my life for that anymore. And I wish them all the happiness, but they can't be in my life anymore. And I've had to let them go. But when I do that, that creates energetic space to do that, because, you know, now there's a void, now there's more space for something else to come in. So it feels like that's what a lot of people have been doing, that just tying up loose ends, cutting them off if you need to cut them off, whatever needs to happen. And that the more you do that, the more clarity you have about what it is that you want. I think for some of you, there was a lingering relationship that needed to be closed out. And that might have been what this king is looking for forgiveness for. There could also be issues of self-esteem that needed to be addressed, because there is a message here about learning to love yourself, accepting yourself, knowing that who you are right in this very moment, even if you have things that you need to work on, is a great, amazing person. And during all this time when this has been happening, this is when I think that you probably haven't been speaking. This man has made a decision. And it could go a couple of different ways depending on how many people are watching this, but for some men it's going to be a divorce or a breakup or whatever it is. And for other men, it's going to be them making a choice, a decision about the woman that they want to be with. This woman is already clear on who she wants to be with. That's not an issue. The issue for this woman is being able to stay in an energy of manifestation for it. Staying positive, not worrying that it won't happen. Having the courage, you know, to wait for divine timing for it to happen. Okay, so this month for the overall energy, I'm using the Gaia deck, which is so beautiful and so intuitive. And what we got is the Ace of Earth, and then from there, Major Arcana, Integrity. And these two together are talking about, Ace of Earth talks about stability, talks about firm foundations, talks about abundance, talks about having the money that you need, having the means that you need, having the emotional stability that you need, having everything that you need to be stable. And that comes to you when you act with integrity. So it looks like maybe these people are really trying to do that. They're trying to clear out whatever needs to be cleared out, making decisions, you know, letting go of whatever needs to be let go so that they can act with integrity. So that's it. I love that energy. I think that's pretty cool energy. So let's go ahead and get into your reading. Show me the energy of Libra, please. Right now, I just kind of want to know what your mood is. Show me the energy of Libra, please. Definitely making a decision about something that had broken your heart in the past, but still not talking about it. Feeling less defensive. Understanding and sharing what hasn't gone well for you before in relationships. Understanding it and talking about it. Show me the mood of Libra, please. Taking all of these? All right, we're taking all these. Okay, so first, the first two that we have are Princess of Pentacles in reverse and the Moon. Princess of Pentacles is equivalent to Page of Pentacles. Student energy, something that she's watching. No longer, the Moon is secrets. And, oh, I like this. Okay, so the Princess of Pentacles is a student energy. It's someone that's watching something, trying to make a decision about it, trying to understand it, trying to figure it out. So when it's in reverse, this is someone that's no longer doing that, no longer trying to figure out. And then the Moon is secrets, dark side, things that are toxic, things that are bad, or it's Cancer energy too. It's Pisces energy for sure, and it's also Cancer energy. But it's things that are toxic, things that are secret, things that are hidden from us. And so if she's no longer, or if Libra's no longer looking for what's wrong in the situation. Yeah, buddy. And then we've got Seven of Pentacles in reverse and Wheel of Fortune upright. Seven of Pentacles upright here, most of the time in other decks, like in more traditional decks, it gives me the energy of waiting to see what's going to come to fruition for you. But in this one, it's definitely nothing came to fruition, and he's looking at it like that crop was a failure. But not looking at it that way anymore, looking at the situation and feeling good about it. And with this particular card, because Seven of Pentacles here is failure, with it reversed, not worried about it not coming up. You know that it's going to happen. This is a manifestation energy, really, in this deck for me. And manifesting Wheel of Fortune, manifesting good karma. Yeah. Yes, Libra, let's do this. All right. What is the situation, please? Even though I know reverse cards, you know, can be really great just as often as they aren't. Every time I see them come up, I'm like, oh, I don't want to get right. But I'm like, no, sometimes they're better when they're in reverse. So yeah, no longer looking for things to be wrong, no longer looking for expecting, no longer, it's really that energy of, and you know, really this represents both this king and this queen. This is the queen's energy, that she's no longer manifesting anything bad. She's no longer living in fear. She's not worried about it. She's no longer looking for reasons to be worried. And then our king over here knows that this is going to be a successful crop and that it's going to be Wheel of Fortune, and that he and his queen are deserving of something good coming their way. I agree. What is the situation, please? Want me to shuffle a little bit? All right. Can do that. decision's definitely been made. Somebody has clarity. Oh, yep, we've got the Devil in reverse. So the Devil, when it's upright, talks about attachments. Attachments, obsessions, things like that. It's also Capricorn energy. So this is detaching from something. It can be detaching from that relationship that we talked about that someone might have needed to let go of. It can be detaching from, you know, thinking negatively so that you manifest the worst things instead of the best. Hey, tell me more about the situation. The Devil in reverse, please. You know, I'm also getting it, when I said Devil in reverse, I'm also getting like this picture running off the devil. Like once this queen realizes, like, stop looking for the bad, look for the good. Always look for the good. And this king realizes that he will always be successful. His crop will always, you know, produce for him because that's what he deserves. Then the devil's like, oh, screw it, I'm out of here. These two are too spiritually strong for me to have any effect on them. I like that. Tell me more about the situation, please, with the Devil in reverse. Libra. This is so great. Ooh. Let me lay these down, look at them separately. We have the King of Wands in reverse that came out, the Hierophant, the Magician in reverse, which I don't like, and the Chariot. So okay. Spirit, am I right the way that I'm reading this? Yes. Okay, so now we've got the Devil and the King of Wands. So king can be a man, woman, whatever, but it's a very fiery person. It's when it's in reverse though, this King of Wands energy can be very egotistical, very selfish, very all about themselves, kind of jerk. So, and then we have the Devil. So somebody here, I suspect probably the masculine here, had an attachment to this fiery person, to this fiery person who was just really kind of all about themselves. Just all about what they wanted, what they needed, what was good for them, and if it wasn't about that, they're out, they don't care. So our king decides, we have the Hierophant. The Hierophant it's Taurus energy. So it might be someone with Taurus in there. Well, there's definitely earth energy, a lot of earth energy showing up here. So Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But the Hierophant is Taurus energy, and it's all about commitment, contracts, promises, doing what's right, tradition, things like that. And if you see, he's got his back turned away from the Magician. So this Magician is the same energy as that King of Wands. He's turning his back on being manipulated. He's like, nope, I'm gonna take out my little light scope or whatever that is and look for something better because this is some bullshit. This Magician in reverse, that's just someone that's manipulative. And once he does that, then he's in his chariot and he's on his way. His chariot is Cancer energy, but this is life path. This is him getting into his chariot and like getting back on track. This person had him off course. And him can be her, her can be him, blah, blah, blah. I don't know why I feel like I need to keep saying that, but. All right. What is the obstacle here? What is the obstacle here, please? Yeah, I think these two have definitely had time away from each other while this situation played out. What is the obstacle here, please? Obstacle, Three of Pentacles and Queen of Pentacles. This this woman that we talked about at the very beginning, this woman that wants for this masculine to approach, is definitely a Queen of Pentacles energy or Empress energy, pre-Empress energy. But we have the Queen of Pentacles and the Three of Pentacles. Cooperation from this queen. He doesn't know if this queen will still want to cooperate. Build with him. Tell me more about this obstacle, please. No, that's it. They're telling me that's it. So the obstacle is this king doesn't know if this queen will still want to cooperate, build with him, co-create with him, be interested in him for a relationship. The Three of Pentacles is all about co-creating, cooperation, building something together. What is the energy? I'm going to look at this but not take it. What is the, it was Seven of Wands in reverse, laying down defenses, so that's good. What is the energy that this king will embrace to overcome this obstacle? I literally can feel like I don't know. You know what, Kings? I'm not getting. I mean, earlier I know that you think that this queen might not be interested in building anything with you, but remembering the energy that preceded the tarot is she did want this and she was worried. She wanted victory, but she was just worried it wouldn't happen. I need to repeat that for you, Kings. Or did you catch that the first time? What is the energy that Libra will embrace to overcome this obstacle? Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles is very confident. It's a single person. He's very confident. They have a very specific talent or ability that's different from what anyone else can do. They're open to love in a relationship, but they don't need it to be happy. This king might be spending some time just working on self-worth, like we talked about before, like getting into that energy of like, yeah, I want love. I want to bring it into my life, but I don't have to have it to be happy. My happiness is not contingent on anything outside of myself. What is the energy that this king will embrace to overcome this obstacle, please? I have the Sun in reverse, 3 of Wands in reverse. That's Leo and Aries energy. Then 7 of Wands upright, Leo energy. And then the World in reverse. I'm kind of picking up an energy of this Sun in reverse and this 3 of Wands in reverse being this woman no longer trying to manifest this happy situation. And then with the 7 of Wands and the World in reverse, that this masculine is going to fight hard for it to not be brought to an end. But let's clarify on it. Bottom of the deck, we have 8 of Wands, communication. Something that's definitely not happening here. Clarify on this, the energy that this masculine is going to embrace to overcome this obstacle, please. It's almost like becoming strong enough to continue fighting even when it seems like there isn't anything left to fight for. Please clarify on this energy to overcome the obstacle for the king, please. Sudden wealth. Mature woman on the bottom of the deck. Please clarify on this energy to overcome. The sudden wealth really could be about going into this 9 of Pentacles energy where you just feel abundant all on your own. That you just realize that happiness, abundance, all of that is the thing that's found within. You don't find it in someone else. You find it within yourself, and then you go find someone else that's happy, and you guys are happy together. But if you always think that you are going to find happiness with another person, you're always going to live in fear, because if that person leaves or something happens to them, or you know, whatever the situation is, you know, then you would have to cease to be happy. When we don't do that, when we know that our happiness is found within, then nothing can take it from us. Oh, sudden wealth and courtship. Yep, he's going for it. Oh, and bottom of the deck, marriage. Wow, wow. All right, well, Libra, I'm going to go ahead and end this first part of the reading here. And then you can follow along, and we're going to see what all is going to happen in the extended version of the reading. You can click on the Vimeo link below to go there and purchase that extended version. And they're generally more like personal readings when you purchase the extended, just because there's fewer people watching them, and Spirit picks up on the energy of the people that they know is going to watch it. So you'll find that when you purchase those, it's like getting a really good, inexpensive personal reading concerning this situation. So thank you so much for joining me for your reading, Libra, and this looks kind of awesome.